I've been a vegetable gardener for over 8 years now, and in the past 2 years, I've started doing something that is really simple that has made such a positive impact on the vegetable gardening process for me, and it's something that I cannot believe I didn't start earlier, and that is taking notes throughout the gardening season. And I know that sounds silly, but the first, 5 or 6 years that I was vegetable gardening, every gardening season, something would happen, some issue would happen, and I would think, "Oh, I need to not do that next year. I need to avoid this." And I always thought to myself, I'll remember next year when it comes around to not do that, or, that situation happened. And I never did. And so finally, 2 growing seasons ago, I started taking notes, and it has just been a real game changer. So if this is something you've always said you're going to do, but haven't done, I am here to tell you it is worth it. And it's really simple. So for me, like right now, I'm seed starting. I'm in zone 6B. So I have my spring vegetable seeds I'm getting ready to transplant here in the next several days. But what I did was I just took notes of everything that I planted in each tray. So I have a page per tray. I noted when it sprouted, when it's supposed to be harvested based on when I planted that seed and what the seed packet said. And so I did that for each tray. I also have just like general notes that I'm keeping. I made some notes of like things I want to do different with my soil blocking next year. This is the first year that I did that. And then like last year I was looking at some of my notes and I noted, when I put seeds in the ground, when I started my seedlings indoors and kind of regrets I had about that or things I want to do different. And that really helped me with my planning this year. So if you have not started taking notes, I really recommend it. I do really like the graphing paper because you can actually like draw out your beds or your seed starting trays and take notes of exactly where everything is. One thing I did last year that I made a note that I'm going to do differently this year, just as an example, is in the spring, I had a bed where I planted carrots like in the northernmost section of that bed. And then in front of it to the south, I had some mustard spinach and arugula. And the mustard spinach and arugula grew really fast. And so they actually, because they were like on the southern side of the carrots, they grew taller. And then because of the way that the sun is in the sky, it actually shaded out those carrot seedlings. And so they couldn't get enough sunlight to really produce well. So that was just a really good reminder. I'm getting ready to sow some carrot seeds here in the next couple days. And so knowing that I made that mistake last year, this year, I'm definitely going to start my carrots on the more southern side of my bed and grow things that are going to go a little bit taller on the northern side. So just an example of something that I absolutely would not have remembered that this year, a year later. And so keeping those notes in that notebook has been really helpful. So really recommend it if you have not tried it. Start it this year. It's not too late.